Imagine hearing this. Living an average life can build extraordinary wealth. It flies in the face of what we're told, chasing luxury, status, and endless upgrades. Yet, average isn't magical. It's sustainable, and sustainability is what ignites compounding growth. Most people believe wealth comes from extremes. Hustle harder, earn more, take more risks, chase bigger gains. But this mindset is what keeps them stuck. The real danger isn't earning too little. It's letting spending race ahead of reason. People don't lose wealth because their income is low. They lose it when their lifestyle inflates to impress, leaving no space for growth. When your life revolves around showing off, you sacrifice the one thing wealth needs: margin. Margin means breathing room in your finances. Margin means choices. Margin means calm. It's the distance between what you earn and what you spend. Protect that gap and watch it expand, turning ordinary habits into extraordinary wealth over time. An average lifestyle isn't about settling. It's about freeing your money to do its real job, to grow quietly, steadily, and successfully. By valuing sustainability over status, you give your future the power it deserves. Extraordinary wealth is built in the gap. Choose calm. Choose margin. Let your average life create your extraordinary future. What average life really means. Let's be clear. Average life does not mean a small life. It doesn't mean misery, deprivation, or being cheap. It means being intentional. Average life means you don't need the newest thing just because it exists. You don't buy status on payments. You don't inflate your lifestyle every time your income rises. You don't build a life that requires constant income just to survive. An average life is a life with low financial noise. It's quiet, predictable, stable. And because it's stable, you can plan, you can invest, you can wait, you can let time do the heavy lifting. Why extraordinary wealth usually looks boring. Most people picture wealth like a highlight reel. Sports cars, luxury trips, designer, everything. But that's the movie version of money. In real life, wealth usually looks boring. Consistent saving, consistent investing, consistent restraint. Because the real superpower isn't having money. It's keeping it. Wealth is not built by what you buy. It's built by what you don't need. It's built by the decisions you make when nobody is watching. The meal you cook at home, the car you keep for 2 more years, the vacation you take within your budget, the subscription you cancel, the impulse purchase you skip. Those actions don't look impressive, but they create something rare. A life that doesn't leak money. A simple story. 2 people, same income. Let me show you how this plays out. Imagine 2 people, same age, same salary, same opportunities. Person A lives an upgraded life. New phone every year, car payment, expensive weekends, constant treat yourself mindset, and a lifestyle built around looking successful. They're not irresponsible. They're just normal. And that's the problem. Normal behavior doesn't build extraordinary wealth. Person B lives an average life. They keep a reliable car, rent, or buy within their means. They enjoy life but avoid lifestyle inflation. They save automatically and invest consistently. 10 years later, person A feels stuck. They earn a lot, but it all disappeared into consumption. They still need the next paycheck to feel safe. They still feel pressure. Person B looks average on the outside, but on the inside, their life is different. They have options. They can handle emergencies. They can leave a job. They can take a break. They have time, and time is the most expensive luxury of all. Same income, different outcome. The difference wasn't salary. It was lifestyle. The real enemy, lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is the silent killer of wealth. It happens when your expenses magically rise every time your income rises. You get a raise, and suddenly, better apartment, better car, better clothes, better restaurants, better everything. And you tell yourself, I deserve it. Maybe you do, but here's the truth. You can deserve something and still be destroyed by it. Because the lifestyle you upgrade today becomes the lifestyle you must maintain tomorrow. And when your lifestyle depends on constant income, you aren't wealthy. You're working for your bills. Extraordinary wealth requires breaking that cycle, not by living like a monk, but by refusing to let your ego set your budget. The math nobody wants to hear. Extraordinary wealth is built by boring math. If you invest consistently for long enough, time starts doing what you can't do with effort. Compounding. Compounding is unfair in a good way. At first, it looks slow, so slow that most people quit. But the people who win are not the ones who start. They're the ones who stay. Average living makes staying possible. Because if your life isn't expensive to maintain, you can keep investing even in hard seasons. And that's the point. It's not about one perfect year. It's about not breaking the system. When average becomes a weapon, here's what an average life gives you that most people never experience. One piece. You sleep better when your bills are small and your savings are growing. You don't panic when something breaks. You don't fear a bad month. 2, flexibility. You can say no. You can negotiate. You can walk away. Most people can't. Not because they're weak, but because their expenses own them. 3, patience. Wealth requires waiting. Debt and high expenses make waiting impossible. Average living makes patience affordable. 4, control. Control is the real goal. Not the car, not the watch, not the image. Control. Average living is how you buy control. Practical framework. How to live average and build extraordinary. Let's make it practical. Here's a simple system. A. Fix your lifestyle baseline. Decide what enough looks like. Not what looks impressive, what feels stable. B. Automate the gap. Pay yourself first. Savings and investing should happen before you have a chance to spend. C. Upgrade slowly, not emotionally. When income rises, don't celebrate by multiplying your bills. Upgrade with intention. Delay the upgrade. If you still want it in 90 days and it fits the plan, fine. Most impulse upgrades disappear with time. D. Spend on what you truly value. Average life doesn't mean no fun. It means selective fun. Spend big on what matters. Spend small on what doesn't. E. Protect your future from your ego. Before any major purchase, ask, is this improving my life or my image? Image fades. Freedom lasts. The invisible rich principle. There's a group of people you rarely notice. They don't look rich. They don't talk rich. They don't perform success. They're quiet, but they have something most people don't. Security. They can handle stress without collapsing. They can make choices without fear. They don't need applause. They have margin. This is what average living builds. Invisible wealth. And invisible wealth is the most powerful kind because it doesn't require maintenance. It doesn't require approval. It just works. Ending. Open loop/transition. So here's the truth to remember. Extraordinary wealth is rarely created by extraordinary lifestyles. It's created by ordinary decisions repeated for a long time. Average living isn't a limitation. It's a strategy. In the next video, I'll break down the exact average lifestyle rules that quietly separate people who build wealth from people who look wealthy but stay stuck. Because once you learn how to keep your lifestyle average, your money finally gets the chance to become extraordinary.